Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. Man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here rocking out with me, and I appreciate that. Much love to all y'all out there tapping in early. Shout out to everybody that will be catching this live and everybody that's going to be part of the replay crew as well. We just here, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all y'all out there. This is more of a just to tap in with the community. Ain't really got no real topics or nothing like that. We just gonna be here discussing some things with y'all and answering whatever questions y'all may have out there in the community and in the chat. You dig? Much love to Dennis Medina. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Kobe? Right? We got Mr. Nobody in the building. And happy Thanksgiving. Much love, bro. We got Venkata in the house. What's going on, Venkata? We're all the way over there across the pond. You dig? Right? The Matty Cons. Yeah, what's going on? All y'all. What's going on? DC Talk with Extended. You dig? Much love, bro. We appreciate y'all and happy Thanksgiving to all y'all out there, man. Yes. Let's go ahead and get through this little opening statements so we can get started with the show. You dig? Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, sharing the content out, hitting that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so that you know when I'm going live. We are trying to hit 2K before the end of the year. We're finishing up on this month, and then we got one more left to try to meet that goal. So much love to all y'all that have been rocking out this whole time, and shouts out to y'all that will be rocking out going into the future as well. We are the founders, the creators, the originators, the pushers of, hashtag sale ZSJL and Sale Snyderverse to Netflix, also known as ZSSM, Zack Snyder's Film Movement. We've been trying to pretty much lock in that conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform, and have been using these two hashtags as a vehicle to do so, and have been making a lot of noise on Twitter and all across the internet. So if y'all don't know, now y'all do. Look into it and rock out. If you would like to, we have 3 rules of engagement that we ask you guys to follow while you are participating, and that is firstly, be positive. Secondly, don't mix the hashtags with others, and lastly, but certainly not least, please do not tag, mention, or quote tweet, reply to anything like that anybody over at WBD. We're trying to keep this conversation strictly with Netflix. Also, ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you should be following and subscribe to, as all pertinent information will be dropping from there, as well as myself and Apex Leon of the New Geeks. Whenever you guys give super chats, they are tallied up, and whoever donates the most will sponsor a following stream, and it'll have their name scrolling across the bottom, just like the homie Ty LaShaw does for this stream. Right, so much love to all y'all. And lastly, if you guys would like, there's a link in the description for a Seed and Spark campaign for the project called Haven, starring our very own Commander of the King's Gaze, Brett Colbert. You dig? And they are over there trying to secure some funding to turn this thing into an actual series. So we are trying to do as much as we can to help support, and even if you can't help out financially, it would be dope if you guys could share that link out, and you can support that way. So go on over there and check it out. It looks super dope, and I can't wait to check this stuff out. So let's go ahead and get tapped in with the chat, and then we will get caught up. You dig? Yeah. Y'all know what's up. Shout out to DC Talk. Venkata says, just came home from the local comic book store, and the guy there was telling me how much he liked the Snyder Cut. Bro, that shit is universal, man. Like it's a real thing, right? When you talk to people that have watched that film, I don't think I've ever met anybody that was not a fan of it in real life. I've heard some people say it was super dope. They might have complained about how long that it was, or said that they had to watch it in like multiple settings, but none of them have ever said anything other than it was at least, great to like fire. So for sure. Look, Zack Snyder fans is all over Dennis, right? Says what is Steven Spark about? Well, no, it's called Haven. It is a short film. It's a futuristic kind of a noir thing. You're right. As a matter of fact, let's go and I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up on here, and then you guys can just look at it, right? Okay. Squabble up. Okay, I think I got y'all. Get this shared on here. And Badao. Okay, so we got Haven. There's it's a sci-fi film noir, right? So you're absolutely right. Drugs, cybernetics, and corporate oversight are just another day for self-governing corporate enforcer Adric Drake. Imagine a world where corporations reign supreme and cyber tech is woven into the very fabric of everyday life. This is 2099. This is Haven, right? So y'all make sure to go on over there and check that out as soon as you can. And they go into the mission statement and is a whole story here, and have some great stuff for you guys to look at as well. So go ahead and check that out whenever you guys get a chance. And yep, we just trying to show our support over here. Right now, let's get on with the comment show. We got what's this? Ray in the chat saying Happy Turkey Day. Thank you for being here, Ray. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Right. We got Dennis Medina said, I met one guy that dislikes Zach in real life, and I met several that love him. Yeah, I don't know. Usually, if I meet somebody and I'm asking them about like some Snyder stuff or whatever, and I say, "Hey, you ever heard of Zack Snyder?" They may say like, "No, who is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's a director. He's done like 300, Man of Steel, blah blah." As soon as you start saying it, they're like, "Oh my God, I love those movies." That's usually how that works. So, yeah, it says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone." Yes, shouts out to W Mir. What's going on, bro? We got the Prime in the building saying Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for friends and family. Also thankful for this awesome community. Sell Snyderverse and sell ZSJL to Netflix. You dig? Dennis Medina saying, looks like your standard cyberpunk setting, but the visuals look good. So I'll see what I can do. He said, plus Brett helped the community so much that it's worth the help just for that. Yo, I appreciate you saying that. He has done a lot of things that he didn't have to do. And that's why I have tried to, show as much support for him and what he has going on as I possibly can. Because, when you meet genuine people, you want to try to be, you want to try to protect those relationships, right? And those people's energy. So, yeah, we want to make sure we're doing as much as we can to help out because he's helped out at this platform. So, much love. Then goes on to say, but I still want a cyberpunk movie from the perspective of the corpse with an elite squad vibe. Bruh, First of all, I love Cyberpunk 2077. Um, Corporal was probably my I did the Street Kid playthrough my first time, and then I went Corpo for my second one. Corpo was pretty dope. So I would like to see a lot more of just that whole world and setting, and something in that vein would be super dope. So for sure. It's Sin Havoc, Happy Turkey Day, everyone. Man, I can't talk today. What's going on, Sin Havoc 5150? You dig? Much love, all y'all. Prime says, I don't think I've met many people who dislike Zach. Even the one person I met who didn't like his DCEU stuff still liked Watchmen 300. Yep, see, bro, Watchmen, bro. Yeah, first Austin and now Sky's live. What? Hey, nah, that was wild. What I remembered, or when I saw that Austin was live, bro, it really tripped me out. I was like, what the hell is going on? I had to get in the chat immediately. Right. There's also just a reminder that Elite Squad, Brazil's most celebrated movie, has a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, showing critics are idiots. Hey, man, look. We know about Rotten Tomatoes. They got caught with that whole $50 bullshit, and it ain't been the same since. Right? The Prime says the same thing goes even for Michael and his Transformers movies. Internet fanboy wars isn't reflective of the real world. Bro, Transformers is a great example. Everybody talks about how horrible that those movies are. First of all, the ones with Shia were dope. I liked them. Right? Just outside of the racist ones in the second. Outside of that, I love those first few ones. Love them. So, yeah, and they make money. So obviously, people love them. If not, they wouldn't keep going to go see them. You know? It's like everything that's popular has to be bad in some way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. You know. I mean, unless it's like from certain outlets, right? Or like if it's Disney, oh my God. You have to like it. You know, if not, something's wrong with you. Because by the way, watch Elite Squad. It's a masterpiece. Definitely gonna add that into the list. You dig? Just giving a shout out to a new card game called Mech Bunny. Check it out. Okay. Got a new card game. It says Hasbro film division has literally gone bankrupt since Fire and Bay. Hey, it don't matter though, right? Because apparently people didn't like them, even though they was making a shit ton of money, right? Nah, it's crazy. Prime says I personally love the first three, and I even enjoy part 4. Yeah, I mean, look, I've seen most of them. I don't think I've seen all of them. I don't know if I saw the last one. But those first three, bro, with Shia, I love them all. The fourth one, that was the one with what's his name? Mark Wahlberg, right? Yeah. Yeah. I ain't really know about that one. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. We got Bad Dan in the building. You dig? Saying what up? Just want to say a quick hi. Seeing family now. Shout out to the homie Bad Dan. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure to go check out Crime at Christmas Time over there on Bad Dan's Thoughts channel. But Dennis Medina saying critics only like and dislike movies based on arbitrary agendas and spite against filmmakers that aren't under critics' control. Hey, Dennis said that, not me. You know. Yeah, but it is weird though, right? How it seems like you're allowed to like certain movies and not allowed to like other ones. You know, I don't know, kind of weird. You know, we've been having a lot of that lately. This lockdown was the best part of Transformers 4. I do remember Lockdown. I do remember Lockdown. Says it's interesting how the good Transformers movies all bombed, kind of like with DC. Facts, right? Facts. You know, like I thought they were supposed to be people had their own opinions, right? And even if it's unpopular, you know, I loved Dune 1, you know, and I'll watch Dune 2 again because I haven't seen it since I saw it in the theater. But walking out of the theater, I thought Dune 1 was better. And when I tried to tell that to people, it was like, oh my God, are you crazy? Like Dune 2 was so much better. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, I don't know. I just really loved, like, I absolutely adored Dune 1. And I thought that Dune 2 was dope. Like, I, I, I'm not going to say that it was a bad movie. It's like, yo, but if number one is a 10 and number 2 is a 9, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that that's a bad thing for me to say. Like, you know, first of all, it's hard to even create great sequels to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But yeah, saying that was crazy. And then there was other things like, you know, I liked Megalopolis, you know, a lot. It seems like it wasn't really cool to be saying that, you know. He said, if they had me at Dinobots, right? Yeah. Nah, I feel it. I just missed that one though. So yeah, him and Sentinel Prime were cold AF. Yo, all right, look, if y'all telling me that, wait, because the Dinobots is in, which one was the last one? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Frank C says, Sky, the attacks on the ZSSM makes more and more sense from the plants now after seeing all of the recent reports about the studio not being happy with the Legacy trailer. Frank, that's what I've been saying, bro. When we did our trending event on 11/17, and we trended and we made all that noise. We made all that news. We made the trending page or entertainment or what have you, right? We trend. Elon got this new AI stuff, and now the AI is saying Netflix or never, you know, and then all of a sudden, the very next day, just like advertised, you know, we get attacked from all these people. And then we just happen to find out that that was the day that the screening took place. Like, come on, man. Yo, screening takes place. We trend. All of a sudden, we start getting attacked all over the internet, you know, and got people coming at us like crazy. It's like, yo, all right, cool. Tell me that you're not happy with the movie without telling me that you're not happy with the movie. Crazy. He said, can we get a sell Bayverse and Netflix? Hey, get it going. You know what I mean? Facts. He said, don't even get me started on how critics only praised Tony Scott after he was dead, and they no longer got anything for dragging his name through the mud. Right? Yo, Tony Scott did Enemy of the State, right? He did a lot of good movies, man. And you're absolutely right. Right? In fact, he said, agreed, Dune 1 was better. Right? Yeah. Hope all y'all's having a great Thanksgiving as well. Venkata says, did you see the news that Zack Snyder is appearing for the Wired big interview on the December 3rd? Yes, that will be on the next Zack Snyder hour. We will be touching on that for sure. Dune 1 is very good. Yeah. Saying I like both parts of Dune for different reasons. Yeah, yo, I love Dune 2, man. I just felt like Dune 2 was a 9, and I feel like Dune 1 was a 10. That's all it was. You know? But Dune 2, the fucking Zack Snyder references were off the charts. I will say that. You know, all right. What's going on, Josh? Is saying happy Thanksgiving, Sky, and all the Syndicate Network fam. I'm very thankful for y'all and all you do for the movement. Hope everyone is going well this Turkey Day. For sure, man. We appreciate you, Josh, and everything that you be doing for the people, bro, and all the work that you be putting in. Much love, Brody. For sure, for sure. All right. Dennis says, also, the people that act like if Dune and Rebel Moon are some sort of competition are stupid. Both movies have completely different plots and purposes. Absolutely. I just think that with what happened was that, you know, if they were looking to like kind of dunk on Zach and his fan base, oh my God, this is like sci-fi done right. And that was also something else. Why I kind of felt like Dune 2 was being a little bit propped up. I don't know. Because like one was super dope, and especially what Dune 2 came out after Rebel Moon. Was both parts out, or was it just part one? Might have just been part one, but it might have even been both. Even if it was, you know, just trying to kind of say, oh my God, so now we have some good sci-fi. It's like, bro, come on, dude. Come on, man. Like, you don't got to talk about one to put down the other, or vice versa, or what have you. Just enjoy both films. I was comparing Dune 2 to Dune 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, not Dune 2 to Rebel Moon. Part 1. Like, that wouldn't even make any sense. Michael saying, it's been a while. What's up, family? Hey, what's going on? Hope you having a great day. Shout out to all y'all across the pond. Okay, yes. The Dinobots were in Transformers 4. What was the last one? James Gunn is not thankful. Nah, he for sure ain't thankful. He for sure ain't thankful. Like, why would he be thankful right now? Right? His movie ain't looking good, bro. That's why they keep putting out all these quotes, bro. And why stuff getting downgraded and from live action to animation. Can't believe that I was even having to have that conversation the other day. And they over there talking about, oh, it's not a downgrade. I'm like, bro, this character's going to be in live action. I don't know. Oh, my God. We can't even agree on the word downgraded, bro. This shit was going to be live action. And now all of a sudden, it's like, yo, it's animated now. And that's cool. It's like it's on par. It's the same. I don't know, man. Yeah. That depends on what you mean by last one. The Last Night was the last one by Michael Bay. Rise of the Beast. Oh, that was the one that I was talking about. No, and yeah, I know Transformers 1 is the animated one. I've heard that was really good. Leon actually really liked that one. But yeah, Rise of the Beast, I didn't see that one. That's the one I didn't see. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to the good Austin. Much love, bro. Chill. What's going on, homie? Says my favorite Transformers movie is Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon. That movie was cold-blooded, especially when the Decepticons unleashed hell in Chicago. I think mine was probably the second one, bro. That was the one where they had that big shootout in the desert, right? And like Shia LaBeouf was getting like exploded all over the place, and he kept living. Says A Man on Fire, Crimson Tide, True Romance, Top Gun. Yeah, Tony Scott was cold, yo, for sure. Says Google AI also claims that haters do not celebrate Autumn Snyder's death, even though the overwhelming amounts of X and Reddit posts mocking her. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Crazy, bro. Said, though I'm still pretty sure that a good portion of haters, like that one guy I met in real life, still think that mocking her is too far. Yeah, I think that most people, bro, it's the internet, man. People say crazy shit on the internet. Robert Harrison says, happy Thanksgiving, Skywalker. Hey, man, I'm worried for Anthony Mackie's Captain America 4. A lot of screeners not feeling him as Cap. Look, I'm going to say this. And I've been pretty consistent, right? And it's funny whenever I talk about certain things because I don't have a dog in like any of these fights. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of the Snyderverse, I'm not truly invested like that in like any of these other things. So when I talk about any project, period, I'm gonna give you guys my honest thoughts, yo. Falcon and Winter Soldier, that show, I thought most of it was cool. I did notice that it seemed like they kind of gave him a pat, or they kind of switched up a big chunk of the storyline that was going to be surrounding some kind of vaccine or something. So with me knowing why they kind of took that out and why they probably reworked that, I didn't blame them for it. So I kind of gave them a pass for that. I thought the show was okay. But the end of the show got me, and I was like, damn, yo, you know, I actually cried twice. And I was like, oh man. So now I kind of got to see the movie, you know. So I'm looking forward to this. Honestly, I've been hearing about these bad screeners. I'm not part of me is this, man. Like, I don't know if, because like he was obviously going to take over as Captain America. Like that's been the plan, right? I don't know if this is the movie being necessarily that bad, or if this is people complaining that he's just Captain America in the first place. Like, so I don't know. I'm gonna check the movie out. I am gonna go see it, absolutely. But you know, I don't know, man, because I feel like with some of these projects, you know, it could go one way or the other. You know, I think that Marvel has been trying to course correct from some of their past mistakes. But you know, I don't know if this is really just the film is that bad, or if this is some kind of situation where people just don't want him as Captain America, you know, period. So like if it's just you don't want him as Cap, period, and whatever they're gonna do is not gonna be good, then it's like, all right, that's one thing. But if it's like truly, hey, it's like some big problems. But I don't know. You know, Giancarlo Esposito is a dope actor, super dope. I guess he's playing Sidewinder. I don't know how that's going to play out or where they're going to go with that. You got Harrison Ford in there now. He's a phenomenal actor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know that the Russo brothers aren't doing this film, but allegedly this is going to be back more in the vein of Winter Soldier, which I couldn't. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore, right? When it comes to certain things. Because these screeners that's going on with Marvel, if I'm not mistaken, they're like with people, not like studio screenings, right? We got the Curly Ray in the building. What's going on, Curly Ray? Saying happy Thanksgiving, Syndicate Network. Cuteness on the moon of Velt with the family. Keep an eye out for a special Rebel Moon Theory surprise. Hey, y'all be sure to go over there and give Rebel Moon Theory a subscription. Dude does a lot of great work over there. But he says Dune Part 2 is old world directly from the ancient text, scriptures, books. Yeah, maybe I gotta go see it, you know, or I'll probably order it on 4K. I have the first one on 4K, so I'll probably just grab the second one too. Yeah. Says I still need to have faith in humanity, even if the hope and optimism people do their best to prove me wrong. Oh, hey. Yes. She says part 1 came out before Rebel Moon. No, I was talking about part 2. Part 2 came out after Rebel Moon part 1 did, right? Or was it after Rebel Moon part 2 came out? Says personally, I've seen and read a lot of Dune. I'm just over it. I've seen the same plot 3 times and I like all of them, but can we move the story forward, please? Yeah. And that's why they're saying that part 3 is supposed to be like a 10-year time jump. Right. Says WBD's top brass is pissed off even about Gunn's trailer. Nah, man. What you mean? Frank Grillo said it's the, you know, it's an amazing trailer. Ain't that what he said? Right? Hashtag believe Frank Grillo. He said it's like doing another Watchmen adaptation as an animation. Oh, wait, right? Yeah. Y'all make sure to smash that like button. It said Transformer 2 Revenge of the Fallen. The desert battles were awesome. Yeah, that was the one with the explosions. And Shia was like flying all over the place, getting thrown all around. I was like, yo, this is wild. Hey, and shout out to L Boogie, aka L Necron, in the building, you dig? And then it says gift equals great internet fuckword theory. The consequence free anonymity of the internet makes normal people act like assholes. For sure. Right. Austin says, after we watched Flash last night, I asked the question to the guys. I'll ask you too. How you feeling about DC as a whole right now with all of the news we've gotten recently? Are you hopeful for our DC? As a whole, bro, no. I've seen absolutely nothing that gives me faith that what I'm going to be getting moving forward is going to be of any type of standard that I feel that DC should be at, right? And even hold on a second. Yeah, even with even with the Batman, that's my problem with this whole Batman 2 getting canceled or pushed back nonsense that people are still trying to argue about and trying to say, oh no, everything's fine, right? Everything's fine. You know, um, it's like at least Matt Reeves, bro, with every problem that I had with that movie, at least it was of a certain quality. Like my problems with the film were not due to, you know, quality or like the film not being taken serious in certain aspects or anything like that. All it was just a few different uh was a few different creative choices surrounding the Batman character. But everything else in terms of like the writing, which is important, right? All of their performances, the production value, the set design, the costume design, right? I mean, I didn't really care for Batman's suit or not the suit, but mainly his cowl, right? But outside of that, everything else looked, sounded, felt great. Everything was dope. It was just some story choices surrounding the Batman character that I didn't like. You know, and I was very consistent that I was hopeful that the sequel was going to be better. I was very consistent. I was like, yo, I think that I'm more hyped for the sequel than I had fun with this movie. I felt like it ended in a way that was something new, right? They did something new, like, hey, they're gonna flood Gotham. We're gonna see some no man's land kind of influences, all that. So even with that, and now that's probably canceled. James Gunn keeps trying to come out and say, oh my God, no, like, why would you guys be listening? Yo, we know that they cancel movies years without telling people. Like, Ben Affleck's Batman movie was canceled for 2 years before everybody found out about it. For 2 years. So, you know, he can just say that now, and then you turn around in 2025, 2026, Batman's 2 is not coming out. So, like, yeah, man. I think that when you put one person's ego above everything else and you give this person carte blanche to just have all these creative choices, right? And it's literally been shown that their vision for DC characters, people weren't really rocking with it in terms of the masses, right? Can't even say that it was the franchise, because the first Suicide Squad movie was very successful commercially. You know, it did a pretty decent job critically. Merchandising was off the charts. It won an Oscar, if I'm not mistaken, or was like Oscar nominated, right? So you're coming off all of that. Your sequel flops. They try to say, hey, it was the vid, right? But it was other is there were other films that was in theaters at that same time that made more money than that one did, you know. And so when you do these things, and this guy has a questionable past, he goes to those weird kind of parties, right? Been known to hang out with people that indulge in some unscrupulous behavior, to say the least, right? And you put a person like that in charge of content for children and families, you know. So like, it's just from no matter like how you look at this thing, they seem dead set on not giving majority of the fan base what they want, which is a conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC arc, they could have been did that shit. You know, we wouldn't be doing this campaign right now had they done so. So, yeah, I just don't really think that there's much to look forward to. You know, you have this Brave and the Bold movie that most people aren't even going to know it's a Batman film because most people don't know what the Brave and the Bold is. You know, it's just, I don't know. This Superman movie looks trash. Nobody's rocking with it. You know, so hey. Sinavik says Captain America Brave New World doesn't sound like a Captain America movie. It sounds like a setup for the Thunderbolts and Doomsday. That's true. Says MCU needs a reboot with a more serious tone. Says if these plants are writing articles saying Gunn is our last hope and we shouldn't hate him. Crazy. DCU is dead on arrival. It says I feel like with the new Cap movie, they are just going to be doing Orange Man bad, but they just made Trump red. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, it says that's what I think, Sky. I don't think the masses want to see Sam Wilson as Captain America. For some people, he didn't earn it. I tell people watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier first. Yeah, man, bruh. Look, they had the two different parts about being like black in the military. That shit got me, yo. Both times out. One when Isaiah Bradley was giving his like little monologue, and two that speech from Sam at the end. I was in. I was like, damn, now I gotta go see this movie. That's literally what I thought when that shit ended. I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to go see Captain America 4 now. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Not even going front. I'm giving it a shot. It says March 1st, 2024 was Doom Part 2. Yes, yeah. So only Part 1 was out. So Part 1 came out, and then Doom Part 2 came out, and everybody's like, oh my God, see, now this is like side, this is like real. I'm like, bro, y'all comparing it to a never mind. All right. Says I think everyone want Chris back as Captain America. Well, Chris is coming back, so says the real DC fans are still complaining about BVS Doomsday with the new Superman and Lois episode. Bruh, look, they gonna complain, bruh. They gonna complain about some stuff. And it's funny how much Zach is just on their minds, bro. They're the real fans, bro. They are the real fans. Yep. April 19th. Yep. So everything ain't fine. Yeah. The Batman was just, my Batman is more real than your Batman. Right after we just watched ZSJL where he stood with gods, I didn't want a more real version, bro. None of us did. Matter of factly, I think that's the crazy part. And then Gunn gonna sit out here and come out talking about, yeah, well, my Batman is gonna be more fantastical and everything, blah 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 blah. Bro, that shit ain't topping Batfleck, bro. I don't care who y'all get. Y'all can go get Alan Richardson or whoever y'all been trying to act like this dude's playing Batman or whoever y'all get, bro. It ain't topping Batfleck, bro. He looks just like Bruce Wayne from the animated series, bro. It's not happening. Fighting parademons. You know what I mean? Says, no, I Agreed. But I tried to emphasize our DC, as in the Snyderverse. Oh, okay. As you said, with the failing of guns, DC, rumors of selling ZSJL and the BVS toys sold out in 2024. How you feel about our DC? No, our DC is lit. What you mean? Bro, ain't nobody worried about that other shit, bro. We eating good. Bro, I just watched CSJO the other day, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with that movie, bro. Can't happen. Won't happen. That's the problem. Yo, Leon and I were just talking about this the other day. It takes too much. Like, it's too hard to make those kind of movies, bro. They don't need people like Zach making shit like that. It makes it difficult for everybody else, yo. It makes it difficult for them to be able to survive, bro. Even go back, I keep saying this, bro. If ZSJL, look, if BVS doesn't have that 30 minutes taken out and ZSJL come out, I don't think we're at this part. Even the 214 cut, right? The 3.5 hour version. I think even with that, we don't have this world that we just live in this Marvel monopoly now. I don't think that happens. I think the entire landscape is different, bro. They would have been able to make the Avengers obsolete in like a couple years, bro. That's why that shit couldn't happen. It's too hard to do stuff like that. They got to shut it down, bro. They got to shut it down. But the good thing is, though, we ain't gonna let them keep it down. All right. Says Robert Pattinson is in Chris Nolan's new movie, and he might be in the MCU as well. I wish that dude who was in there arguing, who was arguing with me, was it a film goer? I want to know, if Robert Pattinson joins the MCU, does that mean that the Batman 2 is canceled? That's all that I want to know. Frank C says, Sky, why are the plants worried about the ZSSM since we're in the minority? Oh, that's right, because the studio knows that Gunn doesn't have the backing of the masses. The studio has metric teams. Yo, they know what's going on, yo. They always know what's going on. Look, I always say this, right? You can fool the masses. And this is with everything. You can always fool the masses, right? You can fool people that don't know any better. What you can never fool is your peers. And that is in each and every single category or walk of life or whatever. It's usually much, much, much harder to fool people that do the same thing as you do, right? So they can come out and say whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they can come out and say, hey, y'all, yeah, everything's good over here. Everything's fine. Don't worry about these fires. You know, all that smoke don't mean nothing. Everything's cool. But, you know, for those that are in that same industry and that same company, they know what's going on. You know. Says, I think Chris Evans is coming back as a different character, not Captain America or Human Torch. I think he gonna be Hydra Cap and Old Man Cap. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. I definitely think we're getting Hydra Cap, and I definitely think we're getting Old Man Cap. I don't know. Says Zack Snyder and Michael Bay living rent-free in the minds of real fans everywhere for allegedly ruining their favorite franchise. Back show. Where the hell was Transformers at before Michael Bay started doing movies? What am I talking about? Transformers, bro. What's going on? W Mir with the $5 super chat saying they just mad because Superman and Lois Doomsday looks like a cross between spaghetti and number 6 order at KFC. Come on. Oh my god, man! Let me get a homie W Mir a drop, man. These dudes, he be killing me with the chats.
Exodia!
You can't possibly stand against my 3 blue eyes white dragons. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain the unstoppable Exodia. I've assembled all 5 special cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle.
Exodia! It's not possible! No one's ever been able to call him!
Exodia! Obliterate!
But how? How could I have lost to him?
You play only for power, Kaiba, and that is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there is nothing you can't do.
Yeah. The homie Mr. Nobody saying happy Thanksgiving. Everybody hope all is well and having a good day or a great day. Much love. Same to you, bro. It's Syndicate saying WBD is being sued by some of their investors. Fire sale continues. Bro, I'd be suing too. Right? He said, which spelled Doom WBD. Also, Fresh says, I'm having a hard time believing any Avengers film in the future will top Infinity War, especially with how they handled the Jonathan Majors situation. Bro, look, I've been very clear. I think that was a very, very piss poor reaction to that situation. You know, like it's crazy how you see now that those charges got dropped, right? So, you know, what was that all even for? You know, he gets dragged and tarred and feathered throughout the entire media. They fire him from being Kang, bring back Robert Downey Jr., change the whole story up about what they were doing, kind of blame the multiverse stuff on him when he was one of the best things going with the whole multiverse in general in the MCU, right? And then all of a sudden now the charges is dropped and it's like, okay, so what was all that for? You know, it's Canaver says if they might end up bringing back Majors to the MCU, he's still under contract with Disney. He is. Man, if I'm Jonathan Majors, I don't even know if I want to go back, bro. Like they could have. I don't know. I don't like how that whole thing got handled. I don't like how they be swearing up and down, yo, we have all these plans and everything set out, you know, 5-10 years down the line. And yet all of a sudden, this is the second time that you guys have pivoted and had to bring back Robert Downey Jr. This is literally like the second time you've done the exact same thing. You did it once with Civil War because he was not supposed to be in that movie. And then all of a sudden you're pivoting and, hey, we got to go get Robert Downey Jr. And it's like, all right, you go do the same thing this time. And it's like, okay, was this all to bring Robert Downey Jr. back? Or like, I don't know. And I only start asking those questions because of how everything played out. It's like, oh, we fire him, bring RDJ back, and then the charges get dropped. You know, kind of like how James Gunn got fired by Disney, hired by Warner Brothers, and then hired back by Disney before his before his fucking Warner Brothers movie even came out. Like, how the hell that happened? Right? I don't know. We got Antonio Lopez saying happy Thanksgiving to you, Sky, and to everyone in the chat. Much love, Antonio Lopez. Right? Y'all be sure to put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. I will be closing down in about 15 minutes. I just want to come tap in with y'all for about an hour or so. All right. Say happy Thanksgiving to the community. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what I'm thankful for, which I will be doing at the end of the stream. I did not forget, you know. All right. Says, and they had to bring back the Russo brothers. Facts. All right. Said RDJ's request to return was get the Russo brothers. Yeah. You know? It says is they better do because Majors has the chops to carry the next phase. No, he does. Like, this is not on him at all. I just feel like as a fan, with you guys hyping him up so much and you and us about to get the culmination of all this stuff in the Avengers movies, and then for them to change course like that and then say, oh no, actually, he's not the look. This is like them fucking changing Thanos from being the Infinity War guy or Infinity War villain right before that movie about to come out. You'd be like, wait a minute, what? Like, why we been leading up with all this Thanos shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can just go and change the movie and throw another villain in there. See, he says, I think Majors returning would be amazing. I think so too. For the MCU. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude is an amazing actor, bro. He's a really, really good actor. And so to see that happen and how that all played out, bro, it was just really kind of disheartening. You know? Because this Gunn DCU is cooked. I know we are really annoyed with Gunn, but let's not forget staff fraud is a phantom menace in all this. As Mikey Sutton brought up. Yo, he really is. I just don't think he makes most of the creative decisions like that. I think they paired them both together because they needed one guy to handle the creative, right? And they need one guy to handle the financials, you know? Yeah. He says, and his character wasn't completely written off. Anyways, yeah. I just didn't like the way that they did that, man. And I could tell that like that was a reshot ending to Loki season 2. You know, I just didn't like it. Like I just didn't like it, man. Him, that whole conversation with Loki, and just, you know, how they try to make it seem like, oh, because he really doesn't have to come back after that. Like, he isn't gone, but like, you know, it's just I don't know. Says, I think that they will bring back Majors if they have to. Yeah, no. I think that they're gonna try. I'm just saying, if I'm him, I don't know if I want to go back. He had a lot of momentum leading up to this. And then you were gonna get an Avengers movie, and then you're gonna get Kang Dynasty, and then they snatch that from you, turn that shit into Doomsday. And then so it's like, okay, so is he gonna be the villain again? Am I gonna have to get reinvested in I don't know. They shouldn't have did that shit. And I think that if he goes back, they're very lucky. They're very lucky. Because maybe it's just me. And maybe that's why I'm just a small little, fucking YouTuber, man. Because I don't know. Me, if that had been me, bro, y'all have never saw me in the MCU again, bro. For sure, for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You ain't about to have, like, I'm about to have, or I'm going to need the stupid bag to come back. Oh, no. I'm going to need the stupid bag to come back. I'm going to need, like, I'm going to need to be compensated. Right? Handsomely. I need to be compensated. Right? For sure. What's going on, Mama Bear? Thank you for being here. Much love as always. Right? The Cinever says in Ant-Man 3, Kang was sent into the cancer verse. That's a deep cut. Bro, and look too, right? Here's the thing. They kind of try to blame Kang and shit on Ant-Man, bro. Saying, oh my God, see, we thought Ant-Man 3 was gonna make more money if we put Kang in it. Bro, it's an Ant-Man movie. I don't care what y'all say. It's an Ant-Man movie. That movie was about as good as you could make a Ant-Man versus Kang the Conqueror film. Y'all the one that chose to put him in that shit. Like, where he was going to have to be bested somehow by Ant-Man. Because you can't have him, like, lose to Ant-Man, kind of. But he kind of has to, in some way, for the movie to, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to totally just end it on a downer, which they didn't. Like, why would you put him in an Ant-Man movie? That was them smelling themselves, bro. They thought that they really had the juice like that. And hey, we could just introduce him in Ant-Man 3 after Endgame has already came out. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? In a post-Endgame world, Majors would make a great casting for Steel or Batwing in the Snyderverse. Yeah, bro. Hey, or we can get him as like, look. Bruh. Jonathan Majors would go ham in the Snyderverse, bro. I don't know. He said compensation. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna need to be compensated, bro. Handsomely. You're gonna have all this momentum, and I'm gonna get an Avengers movie, 2 of them pretty much, right? You were gonna get 2 Avengers movies with you as the main villain. And then all of a sudden, they're going to take that from you, give that to RDJ, and I'm just supposed to come back and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to put you in Fantastic Four 2. Like, what? No. The fuck? I'm sorry. Oh, man, he said, and they took away Ant-Man's crew. That's another faux pas, another mistake. Yep. Right. Mama Bear says, I know some would like to see Majors as Icon in DC. Right? Nah, Majors would go crazy as Icon, bro. Man, look, it's all gravy. We just gonna keep doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep our eyes on all this stuff, man. And I really do hope that Majors comes back and that he has a great career. I just y'all know me, I'm just a little bit different. I ain't about to have him snatch all that from me and then turn around and try to give me, hey, yeah, you can just be like one of the normal villains now in one of the movies. No, bro. No. Y'all sent me out on TV, right after y'all gonna put me on ABC, had me begging for my job. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Nah. Nah, I need to be compensated. Compensate me. You dig? But before we close this thing on down, I do want to kind of speak to you guys about what I am thankful for, seeing as how this is a Thanksgiving stream. You dig? Um, Look, this community, man, has been something that has meant so much to me. And recently, with me kind of being in the hospital and stuff and dealing with a lot of different things, a lot of different stuff was going through my mind. And one of the things that was constantly on my mind, even in there, was all of you guys, right? And it really put things into perspective about how much that I think that we've really cultivated something special here. How much like family that we have all became. We had meetups, and I've gotten to meet some of y'all, and you know, just really been able to really lock in and be able to feel some of y'all's energy in real life and everything. And I just wanted to say that I'm very, very, very grateful for all of you guys, man. Everything that y'all have done, every stream that you guys have shown up to, every space that y'all have shown up to, every comment that y'all have left, every tweet you've liked or shared, every reply that you've sent, all the DMs, all the messages, you guys checking in on me, making sure that I'm cool, all that stuff, man. I'm super thankful for each and every single thing that you guys have done. I've been very grateful to be able to have these conversations with you guys, and to just kind of being able to share my authentic and genuine thoughts, right? It's been something that I don't take for granted. I really do enjoy what I do. I really love having these conversations with you guys. And just so y'all know, especially recently, I have, because when I first started on here, you know, obviously, you dream about having like a big channel and stuff like that, right? But the more that I went on this journey, and the more that I've experienced and gotten to talk with some of these people and like be around some of these people, I have become more than okay, and would almost in certain ways kind of prefer to stay a smaller YouTuber so that I can continue to say whatever I feel and be genuine. I never want to be in a space where I'm having to worry about who's sponsoring my channel or saying things that's going to upset somebody that's financing my channel or anything like that. So I just really want you guys to know that this thing that we've built is something very, very special, and I don't take it for granted. I'm very, very grateful for all of y'all and everything that we've been doing. I truly think that we're making a difference, and that's why it makes it so much easier for me to be able to get up every day and do all this stuff, and to try to keep these fires stoked and keep these things going. It's been super dope. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and say thank y'all for rocking out in all the myriad of ways that you guys have rocked out. And, you know, even the ones that aren't here anymore, hey, best of energy and wishes to y'all too. I hope that you guys find peace in your lives as well. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord knows y'all need it. But yeah, we are about to get on out of here. Mama Bear says, thankful for your barber for keeping you looking fresh. Hey, shout out to the barber. For sure. Right. It's Sinever says, ABC's Lindsay Davis basically told Majors to start crying. Right. And you think I'm going to just come back willy-nilly? Y'all got to back that dump truck up, bro. That's what I want to hear at my house, in my front yard, speaking with a purpose. Yeah, for sure. You know, The Prime says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a great rest of the night and week. Yes, yes. Then Navin says, sell, sell, sell. Last Kryptonian says, much love to everyone. Hope you're all having a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, man. I'm actually about to get on out of here. I'm about to put this game on and enjoy some family and friends over. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys, and stay safe and be thankful too. And just try to take the rest of the day and think about whatever it is that you're thankful for, and it's kind of focus on that and put your energy there. Much love to each and every single one of you guys, man, and we will be tapping in with y'all soon. You dig? You gotta have a good one. Peace.